This question says make t the subject of the formula. So in other words, it wants you to get t equals something. So t on its own, make it the subject. So therefore we've got to rearrange this formula. So the term with the subject letter in is best left till last, and therefore we move everything else away first. So the u needs to come across the other side. So although we don't see it, it's plus u. So to make it 0, we have to take away u. We always come top down when we're rearranging, so we start with the top thing v, and we're taking away the u, and that's going to equal at, because that's what's left. U take away u is gone, left with at. We want t as a subject, so this a is timesing by t, so to move it we're going to divide by a. So let's divide both sides of the equals by a. Again, coming top down, so we had v minus u, now we're dividing by a, and that gives us t. So just to neaten it up, v minus u over a. So rearranging is about getting the subject letter on its own by moving all the other things, whether they're letters or numbers, to the other side of the equals away from the subject letter if it's positive. If it happened that the subject letter was negative to start with, then we would add that across first and then do the rearranging. Okay, now we've done all of this work, so we should do the check. Excuse me. And to check with rearranging, then we give the initial letters in the initial formula some values. So u, I'm going to give the value of 1, a, I'll give the value of 2, and t, I'll give the value of 3. It doesn't matter what values you give, because we're going to find a value for v, and then when we put it into the rearranged bit, it should all work to give us the chosen value of t. So v, according to the original formula, would be 1 plus 2 times 3, so that's going to be 7. So t, from our work here, is suggesting we take the v value of 7, we take away the u value we chose of 1, we divide by the a value that we chose of 2, do that sum, we get an answer of 3, and that's what we said would give t a value of. So our check worked. So that's changing the subject of the formula by rearranging, and then showing evidence of checking at the end to make sure we haven't made any silly errors with our divides and times when we're moving things from one side to the other. Not too bad a formula, guys. Sorry, not too bad a topic. You really need to just practice it, and then you'll get the idea that all you're doing all the time is moving things from one side to the other by opposite operations. The practice, though, will allow you to decide which bits you move first. Okay? Keep going, you'll get there.